was placed in a great hurry, but the Technomat never had the chance to activate it. Do we need to go through there? Is there anything over there? Is there a point to disarming this? Can we retrieve it instead of disarming it? I would love more explosives. Not that we've used any yet. We should probably put some in our inventory, actually, on our bars, as it were. That's a shield equipped. Nobody has a shield equipped. I don't know that we've seen a shield. All their temporary wounds increases their melee damage by the same amount for 1 round. That could be useful for Abelard. Okay, good. I can't put it on more than one person at once. Oh, but it actually is only one in her pocket, huh? So what if I say split? Oh, does it auto-refill, or... Maybe it does auto-refill. It just shows the water. Maybe you need to manually refill it. Oh. This is a consumable that's automatically restored when you use raining blood. That's fun. Alright. What else we got? Fire grenade. 10 fire damage with 20% burning 6. So 16 damage straight up. That's great. Let's give... Oh, Judge is going to be really far back now. Still, 4 people can equip this. And dear, you're sometimes at a loss. You never really need an AoE option. You're pretty set. Force grenade. Oh, prone. That's fun. I don't know what prone does in this game. Prone. Cannot act. Perfect. Well, that's pretty good. Abelard, you get one too. Neither F3 nor 3 take me to the next character. That's not my favorite piece of UX. Yeah. Oh wow, that's big damage on that. It immediately turns into an ally and gains an extra turn. Wow. I wonder if this works on a group of enemies at once. Alright, we got a few more tactical options now. There, not a quick save. Who could it be? Change is coming. The edge is nigh. The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention. Fire the nearest target. Oh, they weren't harmless. Don't kill the tech priest. We need him for something. Let those who seek knowledge find it. Let their enemies read not in corruption, but woe. What's he doing? Fall back. Shabam. He blew up a sacred machine. Short-sighted. He's fine. May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued. It's Pascal. The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. We hear the wheezing of the respirator that covers half his face. A trill comes from the folds of the partially smoldering crimson raiment. It is binaric speech, the sacred language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The binaric hymn transforms into a vox-synthesized voice that sounds like thunder rolling over a vast plain. Not another step. His gaunt hand rises to stop us, and immediately our vox howls in pain and our machine equipment starts crackling. The tech priest's blazing power axe disgorges a cloud of righteous sparks, and his visor glows menacingly in blue and green. Flee, for I am death. By the throne, what is that servant of the Omnis I am made of? Adamantine. Ugh, blast it. Abelard crunches his head as his ocular implant is racked with a wave of interference. I am rogue trader Vesper von Valancius. I mean you know AOL. Well. The tech priest's visor focuses on our attire and examines the symbols on it. I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to rogue traitor House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation. The menacing blue-green glow fades in the tech priest's gaze. He lowers his arm and our equipment ceases to malfunction. The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers. The tech priest stares resolutely forward, his mechadendrite tentacles rising gracefully around his hunched figure, which is illuminated by the flames of the smoldering remains of the machine. Who are you? I identify as Magos Pascal Hanuman of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Alter Templum Calixis X-17. Alter Templum Calixis? I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Ocelio's star charts in the Furibundus system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos. We point at the exploded machine. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a sacred machine without even laying a finger on it? The tech priest turns around and stares aghast at the burning remains as if he had nothing to do with what just happened. His vox produces a mournful prayer. This was my doing. I forget about this aspect of his character. He has combat amnesia? Adira has been staring at the tech priest, biting her lip. She finally leans into our ear. The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things, like they're talking about completely different people, but he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks. Do you not even know how you caused such an explosion? The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me. The tech priest appears shaken. Cabela stares at him in surprise. How strange it is to hear such words from one who is not of the blood-spun web. We have much in common. Why do you wish to see the governor? The tech priest hesitates, glancing at his megadendrites as if consulting them. Eventually his vox system responds. I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagos Amanat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task. If the tech priest's voice carried any compassion for the dead, the dry words that crackled from his vox system did not convey a shred of it. You must be quite devoted to your mentor to be willing to wade into this mess for him. Small wrinkles gather around the tech priest's exposed eye as if he is smiling under his respirator mask. Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon and therefore an insignificant one. What an insane thing to say. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death. It's an inconvenience, though. It's not insignificant. Then his expression hardens and he adds cryptically, with my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumphant service. I will be redeemed, and I will triumph. I invite you to join my retinue. Acknowledged, predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation. Well, who do we kick out of the party? Cabela's so useful. Adira's not that great. I guess she'll continue to chime in because of the mod that we're using in theory, even when we don't have her in our party. So we could replace her. I think Pasquale's another melee character. So we would be up to 4 melee characters at that point. Or we could kick Cabela out. She is a dupe right now. But she's a good dupe who's been doing good work for us. So I don't know. We'll keep Pasquale in for now and we'll kick Cabela out. Level up time. Lots of levels for us. Alright, what is his deal even? He's mostly weapons skill, yeah. His intelligence is high. affects various lores. Non-burst ranged area attacks. Weapon skill, it shall be. Calculated relations, persuasion, we don't need that. Fires of the Forge, plus deflection against the burning effect, and flame weapons. Plus 10% bonus to hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they have with a single target attack. Wow. Wow. Plasma Melter power weapon deals an additional damage equal to 4. Oh. Wait, so it does an additional 4 damage and then an additional 2 on every hit? That's great. Tech Priest Acceleration Protocols. Pascal gains 4 MP in the first round of combat. Every successful melee attack grants him plus 2 MP for the next round. Oh, for the following round it means. Aiming Protocols. Plus 9 to ballistic skills, 14% plasma and melt weapon range attacks. We don't have one of those for him yet, so. Melee attacks apply the Machine Spirit Communion effect on all attacked enemies. Alloys. Recoil is reduced by half for 1 round. Dodge is down. Dodge is reduced by 2 times in bonus plus number of techniques Ferrum Sanctum stacks for 1 round. Enemies must pass an intelligence resistance test or suffer plus 1 stack of convulsion until the end of combat. If the target has reject the flash of Ferrum Sanctum. Or if they're a mechanism or a machine, it makes a penalty. It takes a penalty to the check. What's convulsion do? Staggered. What's staggered do? Minus 20 to lots of. Alright. So it's pretty good anyway. I'm into that. We could just give him a. No. I wanted to back out of this, was all. What else have we got though? Was that aiming? No, that was a close-up scanning. Pascal's attacks and effects also attacks and effects in the exposed weakness ability gain bonuses against enemies under the effect of the image. That's complicated. Plasma or melta weapons. Is he an operative as well? Oh, he's an operative as well as Adira. Wow. Well, we've got lots of exposed weakness. Manipulator push. 10 damage and a shove. Mechadenders just restore the wounds of an ally once per combat. Overcharge protocols. That's pretty good. Plasma melt weapons, they damage is plus 9%. It stacks. As long as you keep firing every round. That's pretty great. Maybe he shouldn't be melee. Maybe we should find him a plasma or melt weapon. I bet we'll find one pretty soon. Maybe we should just take a bonus for it. Why don't we do it? An additional AP for using a plasma or melta. Yeah, give me the overcharge protocols. Instant exposure. Exposed weakness costs 0. When the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operative is plus 1 damage. Ballistics calculation. How often is our perception bonus 10 or higher? Does that mean we need 100 or more perception? I don't think we're going to have that very often. The target of analyzed enemies has 2 more exploits. This is plus 2 more exploits. Wow, that's really good, actually. The enemy with the largest number of exploits suffers plus 2 more exploits. If 2 are tied, one of those enemies is chosen at random. That's pretty good, too. That's kind of the same. I would say continuous analysis is just better, if just a little less controllable. Partial cover. Yeah, let's go with that. Offensive pattern prediction. Oh. Oh. That's pretty good. Oh, that's also pretty good. Operative or their ally. So as long as he's in melee range. We're not going to be in melee range. We're going to be using Melta again. But Melta is pretty close to melee, I think. Those are shotguns, right? Or maybe a shotgun is a shotgun in this game. Meltas are only shotguns if you're a Space Marine. Oh. Operative is going to exploit even on enemies which are out of the operative's line of sight at the start of the turn. That's fun. But let's go with continuous analysis. That seems pretty good. Oh, we boosted his weapon skill previously, didn't we? And then we decided he was going to be a range guy. Shit, well, let's revert all this. Cancel. Yes. Alright, we're back. Ballistic skill up to 50. He's a little better at that. Let's see. Operative ability joint analysis. To the upper next turn, their allies. Attacks also remove exploits and deal +4 more damage. The perfect spot. Oh, that's pretty good. But I don't know how much he's going to be cowering in cover. I guess he might. Tactical knowledge. So you don't even need to be in cover to use it, though. So you just get a big bonus. Wow. I like perfect spot. His tech use is going to be his high stat, I think. Okay, fresh target, instant exposure, ballistics calculation. Sniper expertise. Oh, that's pretty fun. Sharpshooter. Yeah, a lot of these skills are like sniper rifle oriented. I don't know how long range the Meltas and plasma weapons are. That's pretty cool, but it's more of a melee thing. %2 hit and crit chance when attacking and targets affected by exploits. Oh, but both an exploit and exposed weakness. Huh. Oh wow, this makes partial cover much better for him. We'll throw in comprehensive analysis though. Which was the one that gives him AP when he attacks with this one? Filtering protocols. Oh, it's dismantling attack again. Okay, so what does this do? Reduces their weapon skill by a huge amount until the end of combat. Oh, this is my favorite one. Oh wait, but should we even have them be the same? Yeah, because they might not be in the party at the same time. Logic, awareness, Xenos. Oh, his Medicaid's not bad. That's his Lord Xenos. We'll give him logic then. And logic again, I guess. This system is so weird. Sometimes you can pick the same thing repeatedly. Intelligence. And complete. We did it. We leveled him up. Congratulations to us. We made it. Select everyone, please. Good. Hello. Oh yeah, let's check if we have any actual Melta weapons. I guess we already kind of cleared out everything, didn't we? Scrappy las gun. That's a fading valor. goods. Lots of grenades. An entire procession of cargo servitors was destroyed. A blind madman. Oh, more medical kits. Good. Darkness is coming, and in it they will shine a spark of whatever. I can sense the agitation and fear of the servants beside me, but you, how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in. Uh-oh. You sure the machine spirits will listen to you? I bet they're real stubborn. Quit your whinging. I've seen the tech priest do it twice. I once even brought a sensor to him. Of course they'll listen. Alert. Profane violation of the algorithm. Boom. That's a big fight full of guys. Okay, so we're down to... Well, I mean, Pascal is still perfectly melee capable. He's just not so specialized into it. You don't need that cover, Vesper. Argenta needs it, but she can't have it. I wish we could see the initiative order. Cassia never gets to have cover. Pascal, I guess he's gonna be a melee guy for now, unless maybe he is equipped with a. Is he equipped with a melta weapon already? Oh, an arc rifle. So he's got a plasma weapon already, I guess. I assume that's a plasma weapon. It seems plasmy to me. I wish I could cycle through my characters without clicking on them. Huge pain in the ass. Adira, no. Up here, Adira. Or maybe even here. Okay. Oh, she doesn't need to move. She's a sniper now. Does anybody have enough hit points to be worth shooting? Why is there no hit, Joe? 95, I see. 95, 45, and 21. It can hit all of them? Can it penetrate and hit them all? Should I use... Oh yeah, that increases the range as well. These guys are all feeble. It did penetrate. That's great. Okay. Nice little shift one there. And then... Yeah, just clear away the furthest one. Can you guys can't see him. Get him. 62% is a pretty good percent. Revel in the slaughter. Until the end of combat, I gain these bonuses. It costs an AP. This does not cost an AP, right? No. And then I'll revel in the slaughter. She's just better now, because she killed all those people. Very nice. She's working. Idira, you also bring some AoE to the party. I guess you could just zap those guys over there. You could do more than that. It'll be fine. Yes. Alright, let's use our... Can she give herself forewarning? Yes. There's no real call for this. No! Hey! So if I go over there, can I then lidless eye 3, 4 of them? That's pretty good. Oh, why did he not get hit? Okay, whatever you say, I guess. Who needs to act? I guess just Adira. Can she just hack this man to pieces even though she's not? Here, I'll just blow him up with a psychic power, it's fine. Oh! Little hits, no big deal. Cassia is now exposed. No problem. Some good turns. We're not fast enough. Pull out your Melta, your Zeppo. So is he gonna gain an AP when he does this? This is my question. Can he see that guy? He can see this guy. I think this is ricochets though, so it'd be nice to get some ricochet. Four, no. 4. Well, he missed. Nice work. I guess he should have used perfect spot first. That's a lot of damage. How does this work? Is it point blank? Where is it targeted? Oh, one creature within a 10 cell radius. And grant everybody a bunch of extra dodge. Not everybody, a couple of us. Might as well find your perfect spot. Abelard is not getting anywhere. If he goes here, can he charge? No, one too far. Oh, wait a minute. How about his heroical act? Why can't he use it? I would love for him to use his heroic act. Why is the button not available? I guess that's not happening. Why is that not happening now? He hit his friend. Keep them coming. We can run a gun again. Or can we not? How can we run a gun again? I thought that we were winded until the end of our next turn. Are we winded? Block them. Very nice. Adira, can you mind blast this man? It appears not. Is he just out of range? Can you mind blast this man? Poor melee character is not going to get anything done. Can't see him. Why can't we do our heroic act? I don't understand. Our momentum's at 200. I see recommendation to save and load. I guess I can't do that during combat. That didn't work. I don't have my button. I need my heroic action button. Is there a hotkey for it? Controls. Ability, many, but not ability, heroic action. Is my mods to blame? I'm not sure what to make of this. I'm gonna have to do something about it. And I'm gonna have to do something about it now, because I'm not gonna be in combat. Wow, heroes, we're heroes. We just cut down all those guys. They sure didn't stand a single fucking chance. We could have activated the turrets during that fight. That would have been even more brutal. Shock batons should always add to cargo zone, please. Activate the turrets. Access received. I was gonna blow open a door or something. Oh. Wait, prepare for battle? Do we have to fight the turret? No, okay. We got real excited for a second there. It was killing time again. Are these not always in the cargo zone? My trophies were packed as cargo. Well, what's wrong with our heroic act? I turned off, these are always at the cargo zone. I just marked them as such. I marked these guys as always at the cargo zone, too. Why is it not remembering that? These, what? What's going on? What's going on with our interface, people? Yes, I do. So did that stuff, did it go to the cargo zone or did it go? No, it didn't. Maybe it can't. Look at that, it's not remembering it. Wait, I just disabled WASD movement. Did I not? Oh, it needs a restart to be disabled properly. Okay. Our little phalanx. This guy's a betrayer, I remember, from my last run. A young man in a planetary guard uniform salutes us. Your lordship, Private Camille Regius, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fighting against the rebels. In other words, I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. We can set out for the command center. The success to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity's aid in upgrading their troops to servitor maniples. Uniform looks odd on you, soldier, as if it belongs to someone else. Apologies, your lordship. The soldier draws himself up and adjusts to adjust his gear. It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now, so we often get issued whatever's left, and it isn't always the right size. Your mouth is full of mud, soldier. You are hiding something behind beaming hues of faith and loyalty. What is it? The soldier gulps nervously under the stern gaze of Cassia's ruby eyes. Fear, I guess? In times like these, if you give in to weakness, you're done for. And I'm not done with life just yet. Adira vinces, glancing at us, then shakes her head. How did you make it alive if your entire convoy perished? The Emperor protected me, the soldier replies with confidence. I didn't run, your lordship, if that's what you're thinking. I was by my commander's side until the very end. I shot the last rebel from the gang that attacked us, but alas, the captain succumbed to his wounds, and the others had already died. The Emperor rests their souls. What can you tell me about the insurgency? The ungrateful rabble rose in rebellion against the planet's lawful governor and his lordship Caligos Winterscale, a ruler by the will of the Emperor. They are all heretics deserving of the most terrible death. Order will be restored. The guilty will be punished. Enough talking, let's go to the command center. Yes, your lordship, we have to take this avenue. It leads to the starport right from the command center. It's a short walk. I thought I could distrust him. I had no opportunity to distrust him? I passed my awareness check. I'll show you the safe way around. Goods. There are traces of a recent battle everywhere, including bodies in planetary guard uniforms. The young man sighs. The remains of my squad. Once we put down the rebellion, they'll be given the last honors they deserve as soldiers fallen in righteous battle. The battlefield looks highly suspicious. Half of your comrades never even... Okay, Sherlock, why don't you just kill him? Never even had the chance to draw their weapons in the direction of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what path the group would take and how large it would be. The enemy is smart and cunning. Perhaps they were watching us? I must report this to the governor. Aim our weapon at the private. Too many parts of your story fail to add up. I'm beginning to wonder if you were a traitor. I swear, your lordship, I've gotten a few things mixed up from inexperience, and that's why they don't add up. Please, let's walk to the governor's command center. I must carry out my orders. Once we get there, you can have the intelligence run a check on me if you want. I'm a loyal soldier, and that's the truth. Do not believe him, Lord Captain. Pale green is seeping from his every word, and I know this color of deceit well. I once mistook Felic's words, so humble and full of sweetness, for sincerity. In truth, they were poison. Kill the private. In times of war, it is better to execute an innocent than to have a mole in one's ranks. Blast you scum, Aurora will get you all the same. Aurora and the final dawn. Oops. Did we take injuries from that? We took multiple injuries from that. Okay, even though we already could see it. Alright, great. Slice him up. He's sliced. Okay. Very nice. The Emperor protects. Uh-oh. There's more goons. There's no shortage of these goons. Firestarter, Rebel Trooper, Rebel. Firestarter, oh, they're really far back over there. Rebel Trooper. Well, you should be way out in front, of course. Leading. Abelard, you should also be way out in front. Dira. Argenta can be all the way back. Cassia. I don't see anywhere for her to do her lidless stare business as effectively as she might, so she can be a little further back. Pascal. She's not gonna get any cover. Uh-oh. Did he set us on fire, though? 0 damage, but we're on fire. Good choice. Oh, it hit Abelard too, great. Perfect. Burning. Let's give this to this boy. And then analyze enemies on nobody important here, really. These short-ranged guys. How long a range is this with Zeppo? Or if I get up in here, can I blow them both up? Oh, I can blow all 3 of these guys up. She's always useful. No one needs an extra turn right now, except perhaps out of range. Argenta would have been nice. I'll give Argenta the boost, though. Still no fucking button. Alright, I need to address this. Well, restarting the game solved it, so something was up. Number of extra tanks on fire. How many people can she see? She can't see nobody. She can see several people from there, though. She could kill a few people with this. Yeah, let's just do it. Who cares? I mean, we don't even need to use it, actually, because we can just use running gun to get nearly the same effect. Run and gun. We could even, wow, we could actually take another aimed shot with run and gun. That's amazing. Oh, very harsh. Very, very harsh. Where is the enemy? There's one over there who's really far away. There's one over there who's really far away. Oh, there's one who's close. Perfect. Didn't see you there. Hack him apart. I don't think we can get over there, though, unfortunately. Get closer, though. I guess he could take the heroic, the death waltz just to kill this one guy. Doesn't seem necessary. Doesn't seem necessary to me. Oh, there's a trap. Well, not walking over that. That's not happening. Can we disarmulate this trap? Does he have any chance to do so? Well, no, he's not in range even. Probably doesn't, though. I don't know. Activate your resistances. Pascal, can you get in line of sight of this man down here? No, you cannot. You can shoot this guy. You miss again. It's the second time you miss with this gun. I again did in perfect spot first, that's the problem. We can give ourselves some machine spirit communion up our dodge just in case that guy decides to shoot us. For no reason. Just because he's mean. Let's give Pascal even more dodge. He's too... what? Oh, shift 1 is what I wanted. Much too far away. He's just gonna shoot at us from... they're just gonna shoot us from extremely far away, huh? Alright. You do you. I can't quite get to him from there. Can I see him from here? Yes. No, no line of sight. Okay. We're working on it. We're trying to figure it out. Can I give Abelard another turn to have him disarm this trap? No line of sight. I guess that's it then. Unless this reaches that far? No. Oh, we should use it anyway, though, to heal the veil. Very nice. That didn't have to happen. You're our sniper lady. Can you snipe that person down there? No, you can't. Alright, well, just get up here and... oh, she can't see him either, probably. Damn it. That's fine. Vesper will eviscerate him. I only have one charge of death from above? How can I only have one charge? I thought I started with one and I killed one. Did I use one? I don't think I did. I really don't want to walk over that and get hurt. I don't want to take an injury. I don't want that. Why can't I use demolitions here? Okay. There we go. Whew. I think that he should use his resistance abilities rather than sprinting ahead. Unavailable? Hey, he landed a hit. Not a plasma weapon, apparently. Not in range. Not in range. Just stay back here. It's fine. You don't need to move. You'll never get me. I'm much too evasive. Goodbye. Alright, oh, you know what? I can give Abelard some movement with, one of these. That's cute. Let's buff Abelard up further. Blow him up. Oh, you tried. Whoa. We did it. Good work. Okay, well, make sure we loot everybody, and... Oh, there's a Melta. No, it's a Flamer. Oh, it's working now. Armored Body Glove is in the right side. So who knows what was going on with all that. I blame it all on the camera mod. This game doesn't look, unlike Baldur's Gate 3, which looks amazing when you tilt the camera up, this game does not. You just see blackness. It's like an N64 game. This should go straight to cargo. Why is it not marking? No, not favorites. Is that his arm blasted off over there? It's all lootable. You can loot him from either part of his body. A bomb. There might be a cheat to just turn off traps. I don't really find them very inspiring, personally. I am registering numerous losses among combat and civilian units. There is a high probability that these values would be lower under more competent leadership. Okay. Awareness. The shuttle must have been shot out of the sky by a powerful weapon before it crashed. Oh, we leveled up from unlocking a chest. That's pretty cool. What have we got? What have we got? Ooh, a new Blade Dancer ability. That's fun. Okay, Oath of Vengeance. Costs 10 wounds. Select an ally at the end of combat attacks. 40 attack that ally. 14% critical hit. 14% damage. Use multiple times a turn. 10 wounds is a lot of wounds. Face the side of their choice immediately ends their turn. Can dodge area attacks without moving. I mean, to all types of force moving. You can play with the side. What is the effect of Veil of Blades? You can parry ranged attacks made from that side. That's not bad. It costs 0 AP. We're out in the open all the time. Oh, it costs 10 wounds to use, though. Captive Audience is free. I think I just take Captive Audience for now. Blade in his hand. 4% damage all the time. Blinding Blades is pretty sweet for anybody who survives a single turn. Maximum wound 7. Sweeping motions. seems sweet as hell. I don't know what the deal with desperate measures is, though. Why are they worse? One scores lower than 25. If the character's wounds are, it uses 75 momentum. 20 uses 100 momentum. Reduces the resolve of the character to 0 until the end of combat. Oh, I see. So it's actually kind of bad to use. You want to use it like late in the combat as opposed to early. Captive audience is fine. Blessed Scars. This is amazing, but we don't have a lot of healing right now. Stacks? What do you mean stacks? They gain plus 10 toughness until the end of combat every time they're healed? Use an ability that costs wounds. They gain plus 3 MP. Kills an enemy. The blade death resolves increased by 1. That's pretty good. Plus 9% damage against enemies armed with melee weapon. Oh. That's pretty good. Yes, whenever we dodge an attack made by an enemy who attacks us for the first time, we gain plus 1 charge of death from above. That's pretty sweet. Feel no pain. Oh, that's fun. So you always get that amount even if it's free. Grand performance. Oh, there we go. Targets affected by captive audience have their armor, dodge, or parry reduced by 18% until the end of combat. Doubled for targets filling the ability to checks. That's pretty amazing. What does guillotine do? Oh, death from above deals double damage to low health enemies. Wow. Yeah, we'll use grand performance. You just gotta remember to use captive audience as much as possible. Abelard. Reckless Strike. Next melee attack gains plus 20% armor enemies parry. But they get a counter attack even with a ranged weapon. I don't like that very much. Breakthrough. Gains a slash ability which costs 0 AP and has 1 charge to current round. What is slash? Dashes through an enemy just on the opposite side and makes an attack for half damage, so it's just like a lesser charge you put on the other side of them. All their might for a crushing strike. Melee attack pushes the enemy away. Cannot be used with a heavy rock saw. Okay. Priority target of enemies. Okay. That's good. Not very big though. Also a very weird shape. We can get a knockback. Maybe that'll be useful. You never know. I wish it did more damage. Maybe we should do Reckless Strike. Maybe Reckless Strike is fine. He's good. He can give himself temporaries. He's tough. Stronger together. I don't know what his humanity's finest trait is. That's not very useful. This is really good. Don't we already have it though? I think Argento already has it. So we probably don't need that again. Critical hit or parries, they immediately make an attack with their secondary weapon against the same enemy. Does he have a secondary weapon? We get lots of parries, I think, because they give him a secondary weapon. Once the brace effect is applied, each affected ally... Oh. So you can use this to grant extra movement to anybody. Like at the beginning of combat, you can use it to grant extra movement. That's pretty fun. Let's get into cover. That sounds like fun. We'll use that at the beginning of combat to help move ourselves around a little more, maybe. And we can potentially use it to get the Blade Dancer where he needs to be. Oh, so many abilities. You're going to exploit an enemy, the operator gets +2 damage until the end of combat. Or projectile on a burst attack stacks. Does this stack with Pasquale having it? Probably. This isn't the worst thing in the world. +1 hit chance and crit chance when attacking targets affected by exploits, which is everyone, basically. 13% less damage from enemies affected by exploits. That's, again, everyone all the time. Passive learning. Measures the number of exploits has been using analyzed enemies among all enemies in the 10-cell radius in the operative. Well, 10-cell radius is kind of close. Let me just take the joint offense. Sure, why not? I'll do a little tiny something. Logic, tech use, awareness is high. She is our high lore Imperium. Oh, Cassia actually already has more awareness. Sure, she's the one who knows most about the Imperium, the unsanctioned psyker. Tracks, I guess. What's your new ability gonna be? She didn't get a new ability, did she? Or did she? Next ranged area attack made by the soldier deals 100% damage. Wow. That's great if we had an ability that did that. Entrench. Rapid fire is not useful to us anymore, actually, because we're using snipers now. We're going to burst sniper. Entrench spends all their AP and MP to gain +30% bonus to cover efficiency. Next time you use run and gun, you get back all spent AP and MP plus 1 additional AP. It also resists the cooldown of all the other soldiers' abilities except for run and gun. Oh, that's interesting. That would let us do Furious Recital again. Is that on a cooldown, or is that just once per combat? Automatically dodge. Immediately dashes in the selected direction, spending all movement points. Does not provoke attack of opportunity. Allows soldiers to dash through allies and enemies, but not obstacles. Huh. Let me take this, and we'll just try and find ourselves a cool AoE weapon. Yeah, we're planning ahead. A Wheezy, Cassia is our awareness, Athletics, Medicae, Lore Imperium. She's almost as good as Adira. Medicae. Medicae is useful to have in case we ever actually need to use it in combat. Cassia. Yeah, you're not getting an ability, you're getting a talent. Whenever you use a heroic act, they gain temporary wounds equal to 10% of the max wounds plus 6. Wow. Commanding voice. This is pretty good for the extra ability, or the extra turn. Perception and ballistic skill up to 4. Wow. I think I want to extend the range on her stuff. First time in a round. Wow, 6 temporaries every time they get targeted every round. If you continually do it, you can just get resolve on top of resolve. Whoa. Let's give him commanding voice, though. We need that better range. It's not that useful to... Yeah, that makes her much more flexible. Ballistic skill she doesn't use. Toughness is always great. Perception. Her perception is important, I think. So, isn't she using perception in place of something? In place of reflex to make tests or something? No ability. Full wounds. This has extra damage, it's an exposure, exposed weakness goes 0, that's not bad. Weak body, weak soul. Forge World. Oh, we do have the Tech Priest ones down here. Oh, maybe I could have given her a Psyker one. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Maybe I could have given her one from her origin. Those are better. Damn it. Ah, yes, okay. So we don't need to give her an operative talent. We can give her Psyker talent. Unsanctioned Psyker. Psyker Minoris. Oh, we missed out on this. We could have gotten it before. We need it, yeah. Access to new psychic powers and increases the strength of our psychic powers. What did we give her? Lower Imperium. Argenta. Alright, this is the other one where we missed what we needed. Navigator, alright. Take a lot of additional warp damage, wow. An additional action point or 20 perception. As a sort of their next turn, but not their next extra turn, I assume. Maybe it would be, though. Yeah, let's give her just tons of movement. And then it will give other people more movement with. Yeah, she'll have to, if she can bless Vesper, then he can get in more rapidly, or Abelard. She don't need no fellowship, I don't think. Toughness is good. Perception. And then Pasquale. Show me your Tech Priest powers. Melta Weapon Expert. Wow. What about Plasma Weapon Expert? +2 maximum damage. We need a plasma weapon, though. We need to find one. Fusion of flesh and metal. If Pascal and the target of Mechadendrite have a total of 10 stacks of Ferrum Sanctum or more, the ability becomes available again. Wow. If you got lots and lots of mods. Acceleration protocols. Pascal gains 5 MP the first round of combat. Every successful melee attack grants those couples 2 MP for the next. He's not really a melee guy, though. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Plasma and melt weapon. Just more accurate. Perfect. Awareness, lower Imperium, lower Xenos. So he's a high Xenos. Good. He's also a high Medicae. I like Medicae more than Lord Xenos. Wow, we did it. We leveled up. Congratulations, us. Alright. I think we'll wrap that one there. See you soon.